my beautiful people? Welcome to another cast and crew interview from the hit show What's Family. Here with your boy Rizzy. If you haven't seen it yet, hit the link below. Without further ado, let's get right into this interview.
Okay, well, you know we're doing an interview. This is Wildcat, aka Jason Frank, aka Jay from the show. Now, I'll ask you a question. What's your name and what character you play in the show?
My name is Rizzy Renzo, aka Lorenzo Davis, and I play Rizzy as the father in What's Family.
Okay, so at a difficult time, with COVID going on, was it difficult at the time to play the part during the COVID and changing clothes, 18-hour days? Was it hard to do that? Was it difficult for you?
It was extremely difficult during that time. We didn't have nothing to do, but it was hard to keep everybody safe, making sure everybody was healthy as we were going along. The most difficult part was making sure I had the right clothes for the right scene, as I constantly had to change my clothes and get clothes for my kids and keep up on everything. So that made it definitely difficult for very challenging for me to during that part. And the long hours were really, really, really tough because I had to be on point for long periods of time.
How difficult was it to find the time to do everything? I mean, I understand it was COVID going on, but how difficult was the time to get people together and do it? How difficult was that for you?
For me, it wasn't too bad, but the challenging part was getting everybody together. Make sure each individual person was healthy, they was okay with the times, because we filmed 15, 18-hour days for months on end.
Long.
So it was very difficult as far as feeding everybody, and like I said, just keeping everybody healthy and everything on point. But it was very challenging.
So was your first time acting, or did you do any other things?
No, I've done quite a bit of acting myself. Like I said, we filmed 5 movies together. Check them in the descriptions below. Bad Morning 1, 2, 3, 4, and It Just Got Real, which was the first one we did.
Yes, sir.
I've done some stuff in Canada. Helped some friends with some. So I've done quite a bit, and I do enjoy it a lot. I did a little bit of acting classes as well, and I enjoy acting just as much as I do filming.
Okay. Now I want to say, was it difficult for the character you played, as being the dad, and taking on the fatherly roles and lectures and everything else? Was it difficult?
It's challenging as being a dad within itself. So playing that on the show was even more challenging for me because now everybody's watching me, and I want to show people how hard it is to be a father, but how wonderful it is to be a father at the same time.
Do you have a favorite scene in the show? I know you have a couple, but
I definitely have a couple.
But
one of my most favorites is when we're all here at the table playing cards, drinking, and just having a good time. Because that was a very long take, and everybody just flowed off everybody. The chemistry was good. We were laughing. I even spit up my drink, which wasn't supposed to be in it, but we were just having such a good time.
It was flowing.
It was flowing. The chemistry was just wonderful, and I love that because it was a great time. It was a great time.
Do you have a favorite scene that you enjoy doing? Like a scene that you was in there, you enjoy doing? Was it the bar scene? Was it the studio?
A particular scene that I more enjoyed more.
You enjoy doing
that scene I liked, but one that I enjoy doing, I would have to say, If the Birds and the Bees, and I would say because I had the chance to really sit with my son one-on-one and really give him knowledge that would help him and hopefully other kids later in life. But letting him know, it's dangerous out there. Kids are gonna have fun. We're all gonna have real fun, or whatever you want to call it. But at the end of it all, I just wanted him to know that I support his decisions and what he does, but to be protective. That's the most thing, is to protect yourself and others.
And that was great, man. I really like that episode also, because it's teaching a lot of kids to be safe and think before you react. Would you ever work with Rizzy Renzo again? Would you ever work with?
I work with him. I work with everybody.
Even though it's you,
but I would say everybody I work with, I'll work with again, hands down. I love everybody that I worked with. We did have a little bit of issues here and there, but more or less, I love the people I work with. Now, I'm always willing to work with new talent, new people who have never even thought thought they can act but want to try it out, I'm willing to work with anybody. I just love being creative and having good creative people around me that comes together to try to make the best picture or content that we possibly can.
Definitely. Have you learned anything from filming and doing this show? Have you learned a lot, or I don't even know a lot, but
Yes, I'm actually gonna do a video on everything that I have learned, because there's so much that I've learned from this. But to keep a long story short, coming from the short movies that we did to this, it's a big step for me.
It's a difference, yeah.
And it's going to be another step because I want to, in the future, do full featured films. So this really helped me to be around individuals and learn how to build character, learn how to build story, learn how to deal with actors over long periods of time, how people get exhausted, how do you fix problems, because problems come with equipment and just normal everyday life. So I learned a tremendous amount of things on this show, and I can't wait to implement that into something down the road.
Working with this guy, man, was a good experience for me, and I wouldn't change it for the world, you know.
I appreciate that.
You know, I just feel like being in this Rizzy Renzo crew, it's helping me to be a better actor. I'm not an actor, but I try to be my best. And this man right here helped me out,
being
man,
the best.
the most. You know what I'm saying? So
on top of this, I'm always writing something, always filming something, always editing something, and I always try to keep everybody I'm with busy and all of us working on something for the future. So it's always going to be more coming out. When it comes to me, it's always going to be something, just a matter of time when it's going to come out. But I'm always working on something.
Definitely. Well, anything you want to say at the last one? You want to say anything? Anything you want to say, man, before you?
Yes. Okay. One thing that I've learned in my life is, no matter what you're gonna do, to be confident, believe in yourself, and just go for it.
Yeah.
Don't listen to nobody else. If you want to do something, if you want to produce something, you want to try something, your phone has more capability than you can do a whole movie off your phone.
Yes.
So whatever you want to do, my suggestion to you is just go do it. There's no ifs and buts about it. The only person that's stopping you is you. And my favorite saying for my company, which is the slogan for Rizzy Renzo, is to be unique, is to be yourself. And I say that because no one is more unique than yourself. Exactly. If you see it in here, you can have it out here. Just go do it.
Okay. That's the man right there. Wrote this whole thing, put this whole thing together. My man Rizzy Renzo, man. Interview, man. Check out the show, man. It's coming on every Sunday, 7 p.m. Check it out. YouTube, Facebook, DM, Instagram, all that.
Live chat, 7 p.m. every Sunday.
Hit him up. He's on live chats all Sunday. Well, maybe during the show, but hit him up. Make sure you hit him up, man. Give this man comments. Let him know what you think.
Oh, yeah, if you don't mind, the description from my Facebook to hit me up is down below in the description of every video. You go down to the description, you see the Facebook page, like that page. I'm going to have deleted scenes on there, pictures on there, and you can hit me up directly if you're looking at working with me. I love doing what I do.
So that's it. Your man Rizzy Renzo, the interview, people, cast calling, everything the show. Check it out. And the next endeavor he's going to do, the next whatever movie or show he's going to do, make sure you check it out too. I love y'all. He love y'all. We all love y'all. Peace.
Holla.